Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to start using PyAutoGUI's mouse controls. So in order to have access to this, you need to install PyAutoGUI. I highly recommend that you take a look at this website. You can just Google PyAutoGUI, it's one of the first results. What PyAutoGUI stands for is Python Automated Graphical User Interface. Now, what that means is you can take control of anything on your computer's graphical user interface, which is your screen, desktop. You can move the mouse around. You can make simulated keyboard clicks. So there is a ton that you can do with PyAutoGUI. Now, first off, let's scroll down a little bit here, and we need to start our program with import PyAutoGUI. So we'll do import PyAutoGUI. And I'm actually going to use an abbreviation as PG. What that will do is every time you see PyAutoGUI.position or PyAutoGUI.size or anything where PyAutoGUI is before the dot, we can just type PG. So, for example, we'll do PG.size, open and close parentheses. And this will give us the current screen width and height, the X and Y, for our screen. So that's the maximum numbers for X and Y. The top left corner of your screen is 0, 0. And the bottom right corner of your screen is this maximum X and Y position all the way down here. So just remember that this is like a positive, slope going down from the top left to the bottom right. Now, I want to know what the position of my mouse is at any given time. So let's do this. Let's do pg.position. And don't press enter, move your mouse somewhere, like here. I want to move my mouse to the new tab area. I'm not clicking, I'm just moving it over there. And when I press enter, it will give me the X and Y coordinates of where my mouse just was. You can do this with that, you can copy and paste this and do this with any part of your screen. So if I want to confirm that that top left is 0, 0, or if I want to confirm what the top right is, oh, maybe I was off by a pixel. I'll go down here, right? You can move your mouse anywhere on the screen and get those numbers. But I'm going to use that first one. My new tab button on my screen right now is there. So what I want to do is I'm going to scroll down on my cheat sheet and look at some other commands I can do. I'm going to have PyAutoGUI automatically move my mouse from wherever it is up to that tab. So I know the X coordinate and the Y coordinate I need it to move to. Notice how these are a little different. Well, things on your screen often have a box, so it's not just one pixel that I can go to. I can go to anywhere within that area to make the new tab button work. So whether it's 911 by 31 or 907 by 35, doesn't matter. So my next command is pg.move2. And inside of these parentheses, I'm going to use the numbers that I found for X is my first number, for Y is my second number, and for my third number is how many seconds I want it to take. So I'm going to give it 4 seconds to get there. So I start my mouse anywhere else, and when I press enter, my mouse is going to magically move there. Ready? And just like that, the mouse starts moving to those exact coordinates. So you may be wondering, how do we get our mouse to click? Well, this cheat sheet has everything. We can do right click, middle click, double, triple click. We can just do a single one. So if I wanted it to click there, I could do pg.click, and I can do the X coordinate and the Y coordinate. And if I want to, I can specify how many times I want it to click. In this case, I'm just going to have these two numbers. Now watch this. My mouse is going to move from here up to here and immediately click. So I'm going to press enter. Now, if I wanted to make it kind of a smooth transition up there, I would need to make a new program where first I start with this line, pg.move2, and then follow it with pg.click. There are lots of other things you can do here. You can have your mouse scroll, You can hold the mouse down. You can have it drag. Play around with these, okay? It's really easy to get started. And when you feel like you have a pattern that you want to do, just make a new file in Python and start stringing them together. So I wanted to start maybe with this line, and then after that, I'm going to do pg.click. And actually, I don't need to put any numbers in here if the click happens right after where I move. So what that means is it will just click no matter what the X and Y value is, and it gets it from the line above, because that's where the mouse just was. It'll move up here and then click. So let's try running this. And I'm just going to save it. And, oh, I forgot a very important line. If you check out what the shell is telling me, PG is not defined. So notice how in my shell I started with this line, import PyAutoGUI as PG. Every PyAutoGUI file that you write needs to start with that line. What this does is it imports that module into your program, and PG gives it the nickname that you need to run these two lines. If I didn't have that, I'd have to write out PyAutoGUI for every line. And now my mouse is going to move to 907 by 35, and it will click once it gets there.